Hi Cancer, this is Tara and welcome to your 2016 January Psychic Tarot Forecast. Hope you had a happy holiday and happy new year. So I'm starting off this particular month with using John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. I haven't used it in a while. It has great imagery and symbolism and creative intuition that comes out of it. And I also want to share something with you, a message with you that I received from an acquaintance from across the water in the UK. I'm in the United States, and he was saying, remember to share love and light with people, that we are all creating our own worlds, our own existence with our thoughts. And the more that we open our hearts and share with others, then we can get through these things like this past year that's been wrought with, well, I shouldn't say wrought with. I really don't try not to pay that much attention to what's the negative things in life, but how can you help it with the bombings in France and California and other places? And it really feels like a time, since this is a 9 numerology year, 2016 equals 9, this is about unconditional love and compassion and how we can support and open our hearts to others, whether it's right around us, hold hands, and also energetically with those across the water, with those across, around the world. And maybe we can promote peace and harmony and love. And so he passed that on to me, and I just wanted to pass it on to you as well, Cancer. Thank you so much for listening. And like I said, I encourage you to pay it forward. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and select 4 cards from this one particular wants to come out from this particular reading. And I encourage you guys, if you haven't subscribed, to do so. That way you'll receive the videos in your inbox, the monthly videos, when I do them, and you won't have to search around YouTube. All right, so let's look at the first card of your 4-card spread. All right, there you go, Cancer. Well, you guys are so intuitive, so here you go. This is a chakra card. It's the third eye chakra card. So this is really about you guys using your intuition and coming out of that left brain logic a little. I'm not saying that we don't need it. Of course we do. We use the left side of our brain to make lists, to think, okay, what do I need to do now? What do I need to plan for tomorrow? Do I need to my sister's wedding, my child's, party, or whatever the case may be. But this particular card is saying use your intuition a little bit more. Use your gut instincts a little bit more. You guys, your water sign, you flow in that stream of life. So it's really inviting you. This card is inviting you to do so. And I feel like it's not only for a spiritual purpose, but also creatively and financially prosperous. This will be of benefit to you. So when you're working with, say you're working with clients, or you're working at your place of business, you work for someone, or you are the leader of a project management company or group. I said company, so some of you may be company owners, whether it's large or small, so there you go. But when you're working with others, and listening to them and their ideas, I really feel like you can use your intuition to guide not only your thoughts and feelings, but also ask them questions to help them express what they're trying to say. So it's interesting how this is coming up. This is coming up not only using this intuition for you to get messages in everyday life, and of course from the spiritual world, but also in talking and communication with others about helping them to open up. You guys are such a nurturing sign, and I've talked about you once or twice in a couple other readings, because the emotion cards have come up, and I said, like a Cancer would do. You guys are really good at it if you're not hiding it, or not. I shouldn't say hiding it, but if you acknowledge your emotions, and you are, as we all are, an emotional being, then it helps others to feel vulnerable to express. This is a 2 millennium. This is about expressing our feelings. We don't want to feel closed up anymore. We want to express. And you can do this in different ways and still be business, still be pragmatic. Okay? So the next card that comes up, all right, cool. Well, this is a spirit card, and this is accelerated motion, which is really fun after the third eye chakra card came up. This third eye about envisioning, about intuition, about clairvoyance. So now she's seeing some spiritual accelerated motion, and she's looking at the stars, and she's really communicating with universal messages. She's receiving universal messages. She's receiving those guidance that has come from listening to your own gut. And there's a lot of light to come out of that. There's a lot of leadership to come forward out of that. You guys can really be leaders. I looked up one time the presidents throughout the United States way back when to George Washington, and there are a lot of cancers or cancer risings. It was very, very interesting to me. So with this current political scenario, it's pretty interesting. I know we have some aggressive or assertive people we won't talk about, and we have some others that are not. But it's interesting that cancers have been so prominent. So I do feel like you guys are leaders. I do feel like looking to your intuition. I do feel like you can promote self-expression with other people. When I look at this card, I'm just really seeing the light here, and then the light right here above her breast near her heart space. So your heart will help you open up that guidance. All right. And I come up too sometimes with this. I got a comment from one of the other signs, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. If any of you believe in or have studied quantum physics, and I have, in parallel universes, I feel like she's sort of looking at that parallel universe where she's her ideal self, ideal career, ideal weight, ideal look, whatever it is. And not that we have to be ideal, but we can strive towards what it is really that fulfills me, whether it be career, whether it be wearing the clothes that we've worn in the past. Maybe sometimes people want to, especially after the holidays, want to lose a few lbs, a few pounds. So I feel like that has come into play too. Do some envisioning or meditating on that, and visualize yourself being the person you want to be. Wow. Okay. So this your guys getting a lot of purple today. More purple. Another spirit card. Stand your ground. I love this. I'm absolutely loving this reading for you. This is again another spirit card. The last one was number 8, and that has to do with bridging the spiritual and the material together. By the way, the 8 does. So bridging the spiritual and the material. Envisioning and making it happen here on planet Earth. And then this is a number 7. Interesting. So stand your ground. So this is really about tuning in to the mysteries of life, to being intuitive about it. 7 is great psychic intuition. Some of the great actors of the world, their name or birthday adds up to a 7, just because they dig deep. They dig deep. And in with that digging deep, you really can feel your inner power. Your strength is coming out. Who you are as a person and who you are as an angelic messenger is just, I'm getting the chills all over. I just want to say, congratulations. This is fun. This is time to really feel your own inner power and party. Celebrate yourself, stand your ground. So when I look at this card, I'm feeling like there's an awful lot of continuity that's coming with using that third eye. I feel like it'll be interesting to see what the fourth card is, but there has been that continuity of spiritual intuition, higher wisdom, angelic forces, and for you to really own who you are, be who you are, and have fun with it. Have fun with that nurturing, with that that's kind of self-expressed that you've kept inside. Maybe you were taught maybe not to self-express, but you're like, you know what the heck, it's a nice way of saying it. I'm going to be who I am. This is how I feel. This is what I'm going to say. So be it. All right. And so your fourth card is not a spirit card, but it is a physical card. It's movement, choices, and decisions. All right, movement, choices, and decisions. And this is the number 2. So I feel like you're going to be making some decisions either about another, this could be in regards with another person. This could be in regards to a decision you're making with another person. Maybe it's about someone that you may or may not need in your life anymore. And I don't want to say that cold-heartedly. Maybe you all have decided to part ways, or maybe it's just not even been a decision. It's just sort of happened that you just don't communicate as much as you used to. But it also indicates that there's 2 people or a choice to be made. And and also there's some movement about this. So if you feel like you need to move forward and you feel like all this spirituality that's come up at the first of your reading, it's really taking you to deeper places to take different initiative action. Because remember, the red cards are wands in traditional tarot. So that this is about physically deciding so that you can move forward and plant your seeds, water your seeds, have it grow into a tree, bear fruit, and you're going to be making some wise choices. I'm feeling like from your spiritual reading is what it's feeling like. Let's see what else this could be. This could be also about any type of proposal, and that could be a contract for someone who contracts your services that comes up. And just remember to dot the I's and cross the T's on that. Look at the bottom line. Look at all the fine text, the small text. This could be about a marriage or partnership proposal or going into business with someone. Always go into your inner self. You know that, to figure out if this is right for you. Because for some of you, I'm feeling like it's not. For some of you, I'm feeling like it could be someone who could complement what you're doing, but maybe you don't have to go into that strong partnership or contractual partnership. Maybe it's more of sharing ideas. Okay. I do also feel like being out in nature. I know it's January, but I do feel like whether you can be around trees or maybe indoor plants, something like that will help you ground you and help that tree to grow, help that energetic tree to grow. I do feel like there's some money coming for you out of making the right choices and the right decisions. Okay, what else, Cancer? Yeah, because I just saw this column over here has coins in it, and I had just been talking about money. And it's really about seeing your future how you want it. How do you want to see your future? That's what I was talking about before, envisioning. Do you want to see it with the people you're with now, or do you want to grow and expand a little bit? Or this could be coming naturally for you as you delve more into what it is you want to create for yourself. Have fun doing it. That's the most important, is to have fun. That's my motto for this year, is enjoy. Let's enjoy. Let's be kind to ourselves and to others. Be kind to yourself first, and you will spread the love and the light. Okay, my friends, have a pretty spiritual month. Leave and put some of those thoughts into action. Leave some comments below. I'd love to hear what's going on with you this month. If you'd like a private reading, it's much more in depth, much more detailed. You can ask questions, and you can go on my website, taraventura.com, on my scheduler, and also look around my website, or you can directly email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, and I would love to hear from you. I have video replies we can do. I have in phone or in person in Skype. And I'm getting busy for January, so if you want a book, I would suggest you go ahead and do so. And subscribe as well if you haven't done that. So I look forward to talking to you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you, Cancer.